Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11 and I just want to thank you for tuning in today. Today I got something different for you that we took out of the gun vault. This is the Rossi Circuit Judge. This particular model is manufactured in Brazil by Rossi Firearms. Just a few vital statistics for you. We did buy this at Walmart about 3 years ago. I think we paid around $425 for it, maybe 400 bucks. Last time I checked, they were on Gander Mountain and they're no longer available, and they were selling for around $650. So we got a really good deal on this one. Some basic stats on it. It does fire 45 Long Colt or 410 bore shot shells or self-defense shells, which I'll talk about here in just a minute. It does have an 18.5-inch barrel, weighs about 4.5 pounds. Sights, it's got the red fiber optic sight up in the front and a rear adjustable traditional iron sight, field sight, well in the center I guess you could say rear sight. It also does include this Weaver style rail, which is pretty cool because you can put a dot sight on the top of it or scope or whatever you want to. It does have wood stocks on it, and it is blued. Safety wise, it does have a transfer bar and the capacity is 5 shots. A couple of cool features about this gun: you've got the swing swivels, which make it easy to carry. You've got a pistol grip on it. It does fire single action or double action, your choice. It does have a bit of a powder guard right here in the front, which will protect your hands. Okay, it's from powder flying out of the front. One of the main reasons why we bought this gun is because my wife is a lefty, and it's really hard trying to find her firearms that work well with her. You know, she's got an over-under shotgun. Unfortunately, we don't have a lefty AR yet in her collection. So this was kind of a nice little go-between weapon. This is something she can actually hunt with, but then also, you know, we can have some fun, just do some hand-thrown blue rock or just a simple machine-launch blue rock and shoot it with a 410 shot shell. My wife does keep this for home defense. It is loaded with Winchester PDX Defender ammo, which fires a bunch of plates and BBs. And we see that as probably the best possible route to go, aside from the 45 Long Colt. But since it's for home defense, we kind of wanted to get away from any kind of a slug projectile. Again, it's been a great gun. It's fun for her to shoot. She really enjoys it. Only real issues we run into with this particular firearm is the 410 shot shells. It seems like when they open up in the front, it can make it a little bit hard to open up the cylinder to extract the shells when they're empty, because the shells can somewhat extend towards the end, or I don't know, whatever the reason is, it's hard to open it up. So I think it's because the shells expand open because of they're being fired, obviously. But again, Rossi Circuit Judge, something kind of cool to check out. It does shoot for the 45 Long Colt, like I mentioned before. And here in Nebraska, you can legally hunt deer with a 45 Long Colt round. And so this would be a firearm that she could actually use, since it's only got a 5-round capacity. A couple of neat things that come along with it. You've got a different choke tube that you put in it when you're shooting shot versus slugs. It has a special choke tube for the slugs, and unfortunately, you're not supposed to shoot one or the other through the other one. You're supposed to have the correct choke tube in at the time, and it does come with a choke tube wrench. And it does, that one choke tube that you use for the 45 Long Colt has a little bit of rifling in it, so it does actually get the projectile spinning before it leaves the end of the barrel. Accuracy wise, I really can't tell you, because we've basically just shot some blue rock with it and just done a little bit of target practice so my wife could get comfortable with it. And being that she's a little bit shorter stature, a little bit smaller gal, this gun actually fits her really well. It's perfect. She can carry it easily. It's not very heavy. Fits her form well. Okay. So anyway, a few more things about it. It does come with a plug that will plug off 3 of the rounds or 2 of the rounds, and you could use that if you wanted to go do some dove hunting. Depends on what your shot shell capacity is in the state that you live in, or if you do any kind of crow hunting or just small game bird hunting that you could take with a 410, you could actually use this. So it's a very flexible firearm that's got, you know, many different uses out in the field, and it's easy to carry, and it's lightweight and relatively small. So maybe something to think about checking out. The bad news is that I'm pretty sure that these are no longer in production. Good news is that they can still be sourced if you look around. There's all sorts of different versions of this that were made. I think they made like a tactical model, and they made them with different capacities and different calibers. So if you look around, you can find them. It's just, we just thought this was a nice little all-around firearm. So anyway, this is the Rossi Circuit Judge. Make sure you check it out if you can find one. They're fun to shoot. They're kind of neat because you can just shoot all kinds of different types of rounds through them. And ours has been very reliable. We've put quite a few 410 shells through it, and it is a blast to shoot, no pun intended. Also, I want to thank you guys, all of you subscribers that are out there, all 177 of you. We've had enough clicks and had enough interest in this channel that we're making a little bit of money off of it, not a lot, but we're passing that payment threshold for AdSense, which means I can start putting more money back into the channel, maybe get some better video equipment, possibly spend some more money on ammo because I've spent so much out of pocket for the tests that I've done. But anyway, we're going to put the money back in the channel. I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel and subscribing and clicking. You can check me out over on gunchannels.com with the Ordinary Average Guy Gun Channel. Oh, and real quick, last thing I was going to tell you, there's a little bar that hooks onto the back of the hammer, and it has an assist on the left side. You can put this on the right side or the left side, so it allows you to cock the hammer back easier, and that's perfect. Again, with my wife being a lefty, we have it set up so that she holds a gun in her left hand, and she can pull the little bar back with her left thumb, which is excellent. So it works out really well for her. So anyway, if you ever find one of these, definitely check them out. They're pretty cool. And that is the Rossi Circuit Judge. So I want to thank you for hanging out and checking out the channel and watching the video. And I will talk to you soon. Going to be bringing you that Bear Creek AR M4 field test and accuracy review soon. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll get the video up. If not tomorrow, then definitely Monday. So you guys take care, be safe, have fun, and I will talk to you soon.